the championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Overstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff will be returned. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Daniel. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Looking for his big tight end. Right down the middle, it's Washington. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. The sure hands. It's Baxter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Daniel. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on third down in the red zone? And they'll give it to the back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down, aggressive start. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, long runs. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Texas.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Handoff to the single back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy is showing what he can do.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Well, a huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Razorbacks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket raking down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Daniel. Looking for his big tight end. Hot over the middle, it's Winston. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On the ground, it's Baxter. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's Hunt. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It was a dangerous return. They found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Good completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Daniel. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Nice grab. It's Washington. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Heading left after the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Send the back in motion. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. An important third down attempt for this offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Longhorns move into the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Around the end, it's Baxter. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Breaking tackles. The Longhorns are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Daniel. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Offense is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. We're able to get him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. The DB's backing off from the line now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Razorbacks are going to keep this drive rolling. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Daniel. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Here's that defense shifting again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
Comes 2nd and 10 for the 44 after that incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking deep on the scramble. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. To dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Poor set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Razorbacks will line up here on 1st down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Looking downfield, it's Daniel. With the catch, it's Baxter. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And in first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll try the right side on the toss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Daniel. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Design quarterback run. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.